Don't you block me. Why do narcissistic people hate? And I mean hate when you block them everywhere, when you cut them off completely, when you go ghost on their asses. Why do they hate it so much? Of course, if you're new here, I'm Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist here to give you an inside look at the mind of a narcissist. Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code, y'all. Let's get it. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, y'all. As y'all know, if you've ever went ghost on a narcissistic person, if you ever decided to go ahead and just outright block they stinking narcissistic asses, you know a lot of them have lost their damn minds. A lot of them could not handle it. A lot of them said, you know what, to hell with you. Unblock me, bae. You must be who is that? Who you talking to? You're not blocking me for no reason. You must be talking to someone else. Blah, 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 boo, 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 beep, beep, beep. Y'all know how it goes. Hey, everybody, thank y'all for joining the live. So, one of the main reasons that a narcissistic person hates when you block them is because they lose control. They have no more control. They lose that control over you. And as you know, as most people know that have dealt with narcissistic abuse, that have dealt with toxic relationship dynamics, that narcissistic people want control. That's the baseline of most narcissistic relationships. They want control over you in some way, shape, or form. They want control over everybody in some way, shape, or form. That's literally how it goes. It really how you mean at the baseline of narcissistic abuse is the want for like they need to control everything. I'm glad you asked. A lot of times when a narcissistic person is growing up, they lack control, right? Everything in our lives is controlled by someone else. Someone else controls our lives, controls our likes, what we can do, what we can't do. Somebody else is in control and we hate it. We cannot stand it. So when we grow up, we want to control damn near everything. Everything and every one of us, everyone around us has to get controlled in some way, shape, or form. That's just the truth of it. So when you block them, they lose control. They feel like they've lost control of you. They have to get that control back in some way, shape, or form. So this is why a lot of times they go crazy. This is why a lot of times they lose their damn minds. That's why you can't you block them. They're popping up at your house. They're calling your job. They're calling your family members. They're calling your friends. They're doing everything except being a better human being, right? They're doing everything except being a good human being, right? Absolutely. Who said that? They won't control but won't take responsibility. Yes. So when you block them, control goes away. She said he literally begged me to not block him. He begged me not to block him. Why? Because he wanted to control. And another reason why, part two, is he wanted access. Control and access go hand in hand. Even if we break up, don't block me. Please don't block me, because they want to still be able to maintain some type of access to you. And this is why when people just say, Lee, is it better to ignore or block them? Block their asses. Because if you are just ignoring me, in my mind, at least I still have access, right? In the front or the back of my mind, even if you ignore me, at least I have access to you in some way, shape, or form, right? At least I have some type of access to you. So sometimes they just want, look, just don't block me, please don't block me. Can we be friends? Don't block me, because I promise you, don't block me. I won't say anything to you. If you're not gonna say anything to me, Why is it so important that I not block your ass? Answer the question right there. If you're not gonna say anything to me, why is it so important that I don't block that I not block your stinking ass? Huh? Stop lying. Don't block me. I won't say anything to him. What? You know what I'm saying? What? There you go, right there. That's the mentality right there. That's why I said blocking is more powerful than ignoring. I think some people just like, well, I'm just ignoring because when I ignore them, I just read the message and it goes away, and it just gives me more power to ignore them. I get that sentiment, y'all, but you're still reading the message. It's still going to affect you. You can act like it doesn't affect you. If it doesn't affect you, why are you reading it? You know what I'm saying? Why are you reading it? If it doesn't affect you, why are you reading the message? It does affect you. You want to read it. Come on now. Right? I understand there's difference, but everybody can't block because you have kids or whatever the case may be. I get that, right? Everybody can't block, but I'm just saying this is why they hate being blocked. They want to have some access to you. They want to have some type of control over you and whatnot. That's what happens. You know what I mean? I blocked him, but his messages go to my block folder. So you have to find a way to not go into the block folder, because that right there also becomes an issue, right? Right. That right there does become an issue for some people, because you'll block them and then the block messages will go, you mark them as spam. They go to the spam folder and you're still checking the spam folder. You're still checking the block folder and whatnot. And that's what ends up happening in that situation as well. I'm afraid of retaliation if I block them. I deactivate my social media instead. That's not the same thing as blocking them. They can't see shit now. But also now, if you delete, so you getting rid of your entire social media, they didn't retaliate. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the same. You blocked everybody with that one. you blocked everybody with that one in that situation, right? That's what ended up happening right there. He still takes me, go to the block folder. Yep, that's what happens. So they will keep doing this type of stuff over and over and over again, y'all. Like narcissistic people, a lot of times they feel shame, but they have no shame. They'll keep reaching out to you. They'll find ways to go around it. Well, Lee, why do they keep have some type of power? They have to have some type of control. Like they want to feel like they are in charge. They absolutely do. This is how they want to feel. This is the thing right here. They'll get the fake phone number apps. They'll do whatever it takes to reach out to you, because they think I know this is going to sound stupid, but they think that them trying to get around your block is them showing you that they love you or that they care about you. Right? They think that if they circumvent your block, that they're showing you that they love you. They're showing you that they care. Like, if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't go around you blocking. This is just me showing you love right here. Can't you just take my love? Can't you just take my love? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. But this is the type of stuff right here. Because if you block them, right, that goes crazy. She said, "Oh my God, Lee, I did what you told me to do, and I locked his ass up. Homeboy got 4 years community corrections. Just want to let you know and say thank you. You have helped me so much. Hey, stay safe out there. Stay safe. That's what you get. Lock their asses up. If they're doing something horrible to you, lock their asses up." What's going on, Angela? Lock them up. This is what happens, y'all. This is the thing right here. Because look, and this is also a reason why they hate being blocked. Because as soon as you block them, something triggers in the mind of a narcissistic person that makes them think that you have someone else. Right. So if you block them if you block me in my mind, I'm going crazy because I think you're posting your new boo. I think you're replacing me. I think you're doing something to hit my ego. Right. Because that happens as well. You're going to hit my ego. You're going to shatter my ego. And I cannot take it. I cannot take it. Right. And this is part of what goes on. They cannot take the ego taking hit after hit after hit after hit. So when you block them, it means you might be, like I said, you actually might have dipped out. You might be gone. You might be gone for good because they think that they look, if they remain unblocked, they think time and time again that they can come back. That's what I tell people, just like, well, Lee, I don't want to block. I just want to ignore them. I'm just gonna, I need to keep an eye on them. This is the mindset, y'all. They think that if you haven't blocked them, that you still want them. The door is still open. I'm not saying that the door is open. You might be completely done with them, right? But in their minds, they think that the door is still open because you haven't blocked me. Well, if you haven't blocked me, and something, look, I've done one-on-ones over Zoom with people, and that's literally what they say right there. They'll say, "Well, Lee, I got a message that said, if why haven't you blocked me? If you're done, you haven't blocked me yet." And then guess what happens? You block them, and they go fucking crazy. You block them, and they lose their damn minds, and they go crazy. They damn near, what they call it? They shit a brick, right? They do that type of stuff right there. So it's important to protect yourself and to stay as safe as you possibly can when you're dealing with people like this, y'all. It really, really is. And that's why I just tell people, you have to protect yourself in these situations. He blocked me when I confronted him about a vacation he was on and proposed to this woman he was with for 20 years. I had no clue. Oh, wow. So he was with you and somebody else, but he had been with the other person for 20 years? Wow. 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 That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all see how crazy people can get right here in these situations? That's insane. That is insane. It's just hard to ignore because they will text or call you over and over incessantly until you break. That's what I said. That's why blocking is optimal. How they gonna text you and call you if you block? I mean, yeah. If you block them and they're texting and calling you, right? If you block them and they're texting and calling you, that's harassment now. If you're just ignoring it, it doesn't look like harassment. Well, why would you block them? Did you block them? No. Why haven't you blocked them? This is something this is not me victim blaming. This is sometimes what I've heard the police say to people, right? This is what I've heard the police say to people. Well, have you blocked them yet? No. Then they probably just think you're playing games with them. You got to block. You know how people are. But look, when they go crazy after you block them, one thing that they still won't do is take accountability, right? They still will not take accountability. They still will not be safe in, you see what I'm saying? They still won't do that type of stuff. They will not take accountability. They'll look at you like you're crazy. They'll make it seem like it's still somehow, some way, shape, or form, your damn fault that this is happening in the first place. You know, I blocked him on text message and Snapchat, but not on email because we have to communicate for a second about child, which I can. Yeah, see, you did what you needed to do right there. You funneled them into one form of communication that's documented that everybody can see. That's good right there. Like I said, everybody can't block because you have kids and stuff like that. But you successfully funneled them into where it helps you out right there. You funneled them into one place and whatnot. That's what goes on. Like you funneled them in because, like I said, if you block them, you'll see the worst version of them, right? Because in their minds, you're trying to move on. And this is the crazy shit right here, y'all. This is the crazy stuff. I was doing a one-on-one very recently, with a young lady, and she said her partner had cheated on her and left her for a whole nother woman. Had left the entirety of the relationship, right? And then she was like, she got tired of seeing him posting his happiness on social media. He posted a new supply. And guess what? She blocked him. She was like, I was done, Lee. I blocked him. And guess what happened? He popped up in my house and started demanding to come into the house. And just talk about have I moved on? And why did I block him? And da-da-da-da. I was like, that's crazy. The man cheated on you, moved on, posting pictures with a new supply. But as soon as you block them, now they popping up at your house demanding to be unblocked and to see your life. And no, they didn't have kids together. He just thought he thought that she belonged to him. So when you block them, you call their ownership into question. You see how that goes right there? When you block them, they don't think now, how dare you block me? You've called my ownership of you into question and whatnot. You see how crazy that is? Why are you gonna block me? Why not? What the hell? Why wouldn't I block you? We're not friends. We don't have kids. We have nothing combined, nothing connecting to each other. You moved on. We don't mean you should block me. It was so stupid. But this is the mentality that you face when you have an abusive weirdo that you're dealing with, right? I'm surprised my narc. What did it say? It popped up. Oh, something wrong with my. It says his birthday is tomorrow. Oh, puke emoji. Appreciate it, y'all. You like my shirt? This is my the self-love brand right here, y'all. I'm enough. This is I love me. The self-love brand right here. I love me. Y'all can check the I still remember the code. Y'all can check out the shop right here. Shop.mentalhealness.net for all things Lee Hammock. The self-love brand. Shop.mentalhealness.net. He has a wife. They're swingers, and the wife got jealous of me, and he still wanted to see me. He lied and said he was single. Oh, dear Lord. You see, y'all see right here what she just said. Y'all see what she just said. They are swingers, and the wife got jealous of me and he still wanted to see me, and he lied and said he was single. So even swingers cheat. Why don't y'all just have an open relationship? Because people don't want to be honest. Some people don't want a two-sided open relationship. They just want to be able to cheat in peace. Right? They just want to be able to cheat in peace. We are swingers, but I'm swinging, but you not. That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? People will be lying. And yes, don't wish them happy birthday. My narc blocked me on everything there for a while. That's what they do. Sometimes they'll block you because they want to be the ones to unblock you. Now, could they block you because they're done? Absolutely, yes. Some of them could block you because they're finished with you. They're done. They don't have anything else to do with you. But a lot of times they're blocking you because they want to have the ability to unblock you, message you whenever they want to, and keep things going on, and to keep things as toxic and chaotic as they possibly can. You know, y'all. He'll probably sabotage it anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I do got a call, a Zoom call. I got to hop on here in the next few minutes, but I got a couple of minutes for a few questions. If y'all don't drop some questions in the chat. You have some questions in the chat. I got you. Again, shop.mentalhealness.net for the brand. It's such a bluff too. Only what they think they can get away with. If they think they can control you, they'll still push all your buttons. Yes, they absolutely will push all your buttons if they can. Since I blocked him, he stopped with the third parties. Oh, he stopped with the third parties too. Good for you. Even with kids, I blocked him everywhere except email. Good, there you go. Does their mind get tired from scheming and planning and lying? Sometimes, right? Sometimes they can get tired of it. But if it's working, it's working, right? Sometimes they don't get tired because it works. Like, why would I get tired of something that works? I had an ex-friend block me, but was pissed when he found out I blocked him back later on. How dare you? Psycho. It's really sad mental disease. His girlfriend sent me 4 post office to check my mail, and he's blocked. Is that him? Wait, his girlfriend sent me 4. Wait, what? I'm kind of confused by the way you worded it. It's selfish and not with no, it's not selfish. What's my birthday? That's crazy. Thank you for these videos. You help me so much. I'm always happy to help, y'all. Seriously, always happy to help. Like, don't wish no ex-abuser a happy birthday. Mine thinks I've had a hit out on him for 11 years, so don't hire me. Oh, dear Lord. I hate dealing with my narc ex. He's too difficult. I wish I could eliminate him out of my life, but I can't. We have kids. We have kids. Help. I don't know. It's really difficult right there because I don't know the entirety of the situation. Didn't answer my husband's FaceTime call, so he turned my phone off. Oh, shit. I have a work phone, so I blocked him on it. He sent an email telling me he's trying to reach me and something must be wrong. Oh, Lord. So he blocked you, and he tried to call your work phone. That's devilish. That's devilish. He sent 4 address confirmations to check my email. Oh, yeah, he's definitely messing with you. That's him. Does silence actually affect the narcissist to stop attempting to contact? Sometimes silence works, but even if it doesn't work, keep doing it. Sometimes if you have to escalate it to getting a restraining order, I think you have to have proof of you telling them to leave you alone or something. But that's how you get that. Ignoring phone calls does ignoring phone calls and gray rocking a form of blocking? It depends, right? If you're living with them, right, it's not really blocking. If the phone calls are still coming through and you're ignoring them, that's not really blocking, right? But if you have to communicate with them, that's the greatest thing you can do. Ignore gray rock most times. My ex drove from Massachusetts to Florida, and I still stood for him. Good for you. Hell no, you wasted your mileage, sir. I lost myself. Yep. Glad you caught it off. Yeah, the third parties will only make me lose my mind. Yeah, flying monkeys will try to make you lose your mind. They absolutely will. Your mom and dad are narcissistic. Oh, that sucks. I hate being raised in there like that. I don't understand the lying thing. My narc lied to me about weird stuff that was pointless. He sounded like he was a compulsive liar. It just sounded like his lying was a compulsion. He's officially blocked on every single platform. Your channel has helped me. Yay. God bless you as well. But yeah, I do got to hop off of this thing. I got a call I got to do with somebody in Australia. I talked my Zoom calls are worldwide. I'm talking to somebody from Australia here over Zoom. So I still do my Zoom calls. I still do my one-on-ones and things like that. You can find everything. I started a new text messaging service too over Telegram, where everything, look, we text, call, every single thing, texting, calls, Zoom calls, mentalhealness.net for everything. Lee Hammock. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with you. Thank you for riding with me. Appreciate you, Angela, so much. Be safe, y'all. Take care of yourselves. And we will chat later on, y'all. I promise. Peace.